Hello everyone, especially the mature women who always want to maintain their beauty and confidence over time. Have you ever felt that makeup could be the secret to looking younger, but sometimes it actually makes you look older? Don't worry, today I'm going to share with you 3 major mistakes that many women make while doing their makeup, which actually make them look older instead of younger. More importantly, I'll show you how to fix them right away, helping you restore your glowing beauty, confidence, and charm. Let's dive in. Imagine this. You wake up one morning, look in the mirror, and there it is, the subtle signs of time catching up. Your reflection seems to be telling a different story than how you feel inside. You know what I'm talking about, those small, almost invisible changes that no one warns you about. The fine lines, the slightly tired eyes, and the skin that used to feel like silk now looks a little different. But what if I told you that something as simple as your makeup could be making it worse? Yes, that's right, you might be unknowingly sabotaging your own beauty every single day. But here's the twist. Fixing it is simpler than you think. There are 3 mistakes, just 3, that most women make when they apply their makeup. These mistakes are killing your charm, and it's time we talk about how to fix them today. What if I told you that a small change could make you look years younger effortlessly? What if, with just a few adjustments, you could be glowing in a way that feels fresh and youthful? Stay with me because this is about to get interesting. Keep watching, the next part will reveal the first secret that could change everything for you. You won't want to miss it. Let me take you back to a time when you felt your absolute best. Maybe it was years ago, maybe it was last week, but there was a time when your skin felt like velvet, when your face lit up with the freshness of youth. You could walk into a room and immediately feel the energy shift, all eyes on you, captivated by your glow. That's what we all want, isn't it? We all want to feel that sense of radiance that seems effortless, that natural glow that says, I'm confident and comfortable in my own skin. But here's the thing, makeup, for many of us, is meant to enhance that natural beauty, not mask it. Yet, too often, we fall into the trap of trying to cover up everything, every flaw, every imperfection, every tiny sign of aging. And how do we do that? With foundation. More specifically, heavy foundation. The foundation that's thick, cakey, and leaves your skin looking more like a mask than a reflection of you. I know what you're thinking, but my skin's not what it used to be. I need something to cover up these wrinkles and spots. And I get it. I truly do. It's incredibly tempting to reach for that full coverage foundation that promises to hide every little flaw. But here's the reality, when we go too heavy on the foundation, not only are we hiding our true beauty, but we're also doing something that makes us look older. It's a paradox, isn't it? We try to cover up, but instead we reveal more of what we don't want others to see. Think about it for a second. When you apply a thick layer of foundation, it settles into the fine lines and wrinkles on your face, making them appear even more pronounced. The skin underneath can't breathe, and everything becomes a bit, well, stiff. Your face loses its natural texture, and what was once youthful, glowing skin is now smothered, unrecognizable, almost lifeless. It's not just the wrinkles, it's the way foundation makes the skin look. It can make your face appear one-dimensional, flat, and unnatural. You start to notice that your makeup feels heavier as the day goes on, and maybe you have to touch it up more often. And when you're in the light, you can see those little patches of foundation clinging to the dry parts of your skin, accentuating every flaw that you were hoping to hide. Now, don't get me wrong. Foundation is a wonderful tool. It can smooth out your complexion, even your skin tone, and give you a fresh start to your makeup routine. But here's where we go wrong. It's all about finding the right formula and the right application technique. Let's talk about this for a moment. Instead of going for the thick, heavy foundation, consider switching to a lighter formula. You might think that lighter foundations don't offer enough coverage, but that's a misconception. With the right product, you can still achieve flawless skin without the weight of a full coverage foundation. Look for foundations that are hydrating and have a natural finish, something that will blend into your skin and let your natural texture shine through. You want your skin to look like skin, not a painted canvas. Now you might be wondering, how do I choose the right shade? Well, here's a little secret. Your foundation should match your skin tone, not be lighter or darker. You don't need to go 2 shades lighter to create a highlighted effect. Instead, find a foundation that blends perfectly into your natural color. The goal is to create a seamless, uniform complexion, not to create a stark contrast. Another trick is to apply your foundation with a damp beauty sponge. This will allow the product to blend more naturally into your skin, leaving behind a smooth, fresh finish. Apply in thin layers and build coverage where you need it. The beauty of a lighter foundation is that it gives you room to work with. You can build it up where you need more coverage, and let the natural beauty of your skin shine through in the areas where you don't. And don't forget about the power of concealer. While foundation can do a lot, concealer is your secret weapon for targeting specific spots, like under-eye circles or blemishes. Rather than slathering on a thick layer of foundation to cover those areas, use a small amount of concealer to spot treat. This keeps your makeup looking fresh and natural. But what happens when we get too focused on foundation? Well, we start to overlook other parts of our routine that could actually enhance our look and make us feel more youthful. And this brings us to the next mistake, a mistake many women make, often without realizing it. But before we dive into that, I want you to think about something. Have you ever noticed how much younger and fresher you look when you're not weighed down by heavy makeup? You know those days when you just use a little foundation, maybe some mascara and lip gloss, and you feel like you could conquer the world? That's the power of light, breathable makeup. You see, the key to looking younger isn't about covering everything up. It's about embracing your skin, letting it breathe, and enhancing its natural beauty. So next time you reach for that full coverage foundation, stop for a second. Ask yourself, is this really the look I want to go for today? Or is there a way I can achieve a natural glow without hiding behind a mask? That's the first secret I wanted to share with you today. It's all about finding the right balance between coverage and natural beauty. But don't go anywhere, because what I'm about to tell you in the next part will reveal another mistake that many women make, one that is just as easy to fix, but often overlooked. Stick around, because I promise you, this one will change the way you think about makeup forever. I want you to imagine something for a moment. You're getting ready in the morning, feeling good about yourself. You've already applied your foundation, light and fresh, just the way we talked about. You look at your reflection and everything seems to be coming together perfectly. But then you pick up that eyeliner pencil, the one you've used for years. You draw that thick, bold line on your upper lid, expecting it to define your eyes in a way that will make you look more youthful, more alive. But then something happens. You take a step back, look again, and suddenly your eyes look smaller, more closed off, maybe even a little tired. Sound familiar? You've probably experienced this at least once in your life. It's one of those makeup mistakes that feels like it should work, but ends up making you look older instead of younger. The mistake? A thick, harsh eyeliner that makes your eyes look smaller rather than bigger. It's a common trap, especially for women who are trying to combat the signs of aging. When we're younger, bold eyeliner can give us that striking look, that dramatic effect that makes our eyes pop. But as we age, the skin around our eyes changes. It becomes thinner, less firm, and often a little more crepey. Applying a thick line of dark eyeliner can accentuate these changes, drawing attention to the very area we might want to soften. Think about it. The harsh line of dark eyeliner creates a barrier across your eyelid, blocking light from reaching your eyes. This can make the eyes look smaller, more droopy, and less vibrant. The last thing we want is to emphasize tiredness, right? So why continue using a technique that can make you look older? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should abandon eyeliner altogether. Eyeliner, when used correctly, can be a powerful tool to enhance your eyes. But there's a better way to apply it as we age, one that doesn't rely on thick lines and harsh edges. Start by opting for softer lines. Instead of the thick black eyeliner, go for a softer brown or charcoal pencil. These colors are gentler and more flattering on mature skin. It won't create the sharp contrast that can make your eyes appear smaller. A light smudge along the lash line can give your eyes definition without weighing them down. If you're looking for even more of a lift, try applying eyeliner only to the outer third of your upper lash line. This simple adjustment can make your eyes appear more open, giving you that youthful, lifted look. You can even try a small flick at the outer corner to really open up your eyes and give them that cat eye effect. Just be careful, you don't want to overdo it. The goal is to enhance, not overwhelm. And for those of you who still love the idea of a bold eyeliner, here's a little trick. Try liquid eyeliner in a dark brown or even a deep navy blue. It's still bold, but it's softer than the traditional black, and it adds a bit of dimension to your eyes without making them look heavy. But here's the real secret. When it comes to your eyes, the key is not to overdo anything. The goal is to keep everything as light and natural as possible while still achieving the effect you want. Subtlety is your best friend when it comes to makeup after 50. And don't forget, mascara is a game changer. A few coats of mascara can lift and open up your eyes in ways that eyeliner just can't. So instead of relying on a heavy, bold eyeliner to define your eyes, try focusing on mascara to create a lifted, voluminous look. But let's not stop there. There's something else we often forget when we think about our eyes. Something so simple yet so incredibly powerful. We tend to ignore it, thinking it's not important enough to consider. But trust me, this next step can make all the difference, and it's coming up next. It's something that will make you feel like a whole new person, so stick around because you won't want to miss it. Let's pause for a moment and think about something that's often overlooked. When we talk about makeup, we tend to focus a lot on the foundation, the eyeliner, the mascara. But what if I told you there's a secret weapon in your makeup bag that can make all the difference? It's something simple, something small, yet it holds the power to completely transform your look. I'm talking about lipstick. Now, I know what you're thinking. Lipstick is just lipstick, right? It's the final touch, the pop of color that makes you feel confident and put together. But here's the catch. The color of lipstick you choose can either make you look younger or, believe it or not, it can age you. And I'm not talking about a subtle difference. I'm talking about a dramatic shift in how you appear, the kind of shift that can either leave you glowing or leave you looking older than you are. For years, you might have been reaching for those deep, dark shades, the reds, the plums, the browns. They look bold, powerful, and sophisticated, right? But here's the thing, as we age, our lips lose volume and definition. The skin around our lips gets thinner, and that rich, deep color that once looked so good can now start to look heavy and harsh. The contrast between your lips and the rest of your face can be too stark, and instead of looking youthful, you end up looking like you've tried too hard to hold on to something that's no longer flattering. So what's the solution? Lighter, softer shades. Think soft pinks, peaches, or even a nice coral. These shades have the power to make your lips appear fuller and more youthful without overwhelming the face. The key is to choose colors that are closer to your natural lip color but with just a hint more vibrancy. These shades give a fresh, natural look, creating the illusion of fuller, softer lips without making you look like you're trying too hard. But it's not just about the color. The texture of your lipstick matters too. Matte lipsticks, while trendy, can be drying and emphasize the lines around your lips. Instead, opt for a creamy or satin finish that gives your lips a hydrated, healthy look. And don't forget about lip gloss. A light swipe of gloss over your lipstick can make your lips appear plumper and more youthful. Here's another trick. Lip liner. Yes, lip liner. But don't use it the way you used to when you were younger. Avoid outlining your lips with a dark color that creates a harsh line. Instead, choose a lip liner that matches your lip color or is just a shade darker. This will help define your lips without creating an artificial or overdone look. A subtle line, blended with your lipstick, creates a natural, fuller look that lifts your entire face. And if you want to go the extra mile, here's something that might surprise you. Add a little dab of highlighter to the center of your lips. It's a simple trick, but it's incredibly effective. The touch of shimmer adds light to the lips, making them appear fuller and more youthful. Just a tiny bit, right in the middle of your bottom lip, and you'll notice a huge difference. Now, I know you're probably thinking, okay, so lipstick is important, but what does this have to do with looking older? Well, it's all about the overall effect. When we choose the wrong lipstick, it throws off the harmony of our face. The wrong lipstick can age us by making our lips appear thinner, more lined, and less youthful. But when we choose the right shade and texture, we're enhancing the natural beauty of our lips, adding fullness and radiance, the same qualities that make our skin look youthful. This, my friends, is a mistake so many of us make without even realizing it. We reach for those dark, bold colors because we think they're sophisticated, but they might be working against us, making us look older than we actually are. So, the next time you're standing in front of your makeup mirror, take a moment to reconsider your lipstick choice. Choose light, fresh shades and textures that enhance your natural beauty. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes. But hold on, I'm not done yet. There's one more mistake that's almost impossible to avoid, and it's something that affects not just your makeup, but your entire approach to beauty. It's a mistake that so many of us are guilty of, and it's something you definitely don't want to miss. Stay tuned, because what I'm about to share with you next could change the way you view makeup forever. Now, as we step into the final leg of this journey, I want you to reflect on something. You've made the adjustments. You've lightened up on the foundation, softened the eyeliner, and embraced those fresh, youthful lipstick shades. But there's one more piece of the puzzle, one more mistake that so many women make, and it's often overlooked. We focus so much on perfecting our makeup routine, on covering up imperfections, on making sure every product is applied just right. But here's the harsh reality. No matter how perfect your makeup is, it won't make a difference if your skin isn't in its best shape to begin with. It's like trying to paint a beautiful picture on a canvas that's old and worn out. You can layer on all the makeup you want, but the true magic happens when you take care of your skin first. The mistake I'm talking about is ignoring skincare in favor of makeup. And I get it, we all lead busy lives. It's easy to just grab a makeup brush and start applying, thinking that it will hide everything that's bothering us about our skin. But here's the thing, makeup is not a substitute for skincare. In fact, if you're not giving your skin the love and attention it needs, you're only putting a temporary mask over a deeper problem. As we age, our skin changes. It becomes drier, thinner, and more prone to wrinkles. If we don't take the time to hydrate, nourish, and protect it, no amount of foundation, concealer, or highlighter will be able to make up for the lack of care. So here's the question. How can we expect our makeup to look its best if our skin is feeling dry, dull, and tired? The first step in combating this mistake is adopting a skincare routine that works for you. It doesn't need to be complicated, but it does need to be consistent. You don't have to invest in expensive products, but you do need to make sure that you're taking care of your skin with the basics: cleansing, moisturizing, and protecting. Start with a gentle cleanser that removes makeup and impurities without stripping your skin of its natural oils. Follow up with a good moisturizer that hydrates and plumps up the skin. And don't forget sunscreen. Sunscreen is one of the most important steps in any skincare routine, especially as we age. It prevents further damage from UV rays, which can accelerate the aging process and leave your skin looking older than it is. Now, let's talk about one more step that makes all the difference. Exfoliation. Yes, exfoliation. It's something that many of us skip, thinking it's unnecessary or that it will irritate the skin. But exfoliating your skin once or twice a week is crucial. It removes dead skin cells, promotes cell turnover, and helps your makeup go on more smoothly. It also helps brighten your complexion, giving you that healthy glow that we all crave. Here's the catch. You don't need harsh scrubs or exfoliants to get the job done. Gentle exfoliators with ingredients like AHA, alpha-hydroxy acids, or BHA beta-hydroxy acids are great for removing dead skin cells without irritating the skin. These chemical exfoliants work to gently dissolve the layer of dead skin, leaving your skin smoother and brighter. If you haven't tried this method yet, I encourage you to do so. The results are truly transformative. And don't forget about serums. Serums are a powerful tool in your skincare routine, and they can target specific concerns like fine lines, wrinkles, and uneven skin tone. Look for serums that contain ingredients like vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, or peptides. These ingredients can work wonders to rejuvenate your skin and give you a more youthful appearance. When your skin is well cared for, makeup becomes a true enhancement, not a cover-up. Your foundation will glide on effortlessly, your eyes will look more radiant, and your lips will appear fuller and more youthful. Skincare is the secret to glowing, healthy skin that can carry even the lightest makeup and still look flawless. Now, I know we've covered a lot today, but I want to leave you with one final thought. True beauty doesn't come from makeup alone. It comes from confidence, from feeling good in your own skin, and from taking care of yourself inside and out. Makeup is a tool that enhances the beauty you already have, but it should never replace the foundation of self-love and care that comes from within. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to follow every trend or try to hide every imperfection. The most important thing is that you feel good in your own skin, that you embrace the changes that come with age, and that you give yourself permission to shine at every stage of life. So the next time you look in the mirror, remember this: you are beautiful just as you are. And when you take the time to care for your skin, choose makeup that enhances your natural beauty, and embrace your age with confidence, you'll radiate youth and vibrance from the inside out. Thank you for being here with me today. I hope you've learned something new and empowering about how to enhance your natural beauty. And remember, this is just the beginning. Every step you take towards self-care, self-love, and embracing your unique beauty will bring you closer to the radiant, confident woman you are meant to be. Keep shining and never forget that you are always beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me today here on Her Love Blueprint. I hope you've learned some valuable tips and tricks to enhance your beauty and feel more confident in your own skin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss out on future content. Your support means the world to us. I'd love to hear from you. What makeup mistakes do you struggle with, or what beauty topics would you like me to cover next? Drop your thoughts and suggestions in the comments below, and let's keep this conversation going. Who knows? Your idea could be featured in an upcoming video. And remember, this is just the beginning. At Her Love Blueprint, we have plenty of exciting content coming up, from beauty secrets to confidence-boosting tips and everything in between. So be sure to come back soon. Now, as you move forward, take everything you've learned today and apply it. Know that you are beautiful just as you are, and with every step you take toward enhancing your natural beauty, you are growing more confident and radiant. You've got this. Until next time, keep shining and stay beautiful. See you in the next video.